straight to Tel Aviv we go right now, and joining local correspondent Nick Kolyokin. Nick, a very good morning to you. Just after 8 o'clock a.m. where you are now, it seems that Israel's endgame for Gaza is becoming a bit more clear. Nick, what do we know at this point, please?
Good morning, Rory. Yeah, that's right. Israel now doing the same thing it did 2 years ago when it conquered for the first time Gaza Strip. In the first time, it was the right decision for Israel after the 7th of October and the terror attack, and the world was with Israel. But today, not just that the world is against the Israeli war in Gaza, even the Israelis, most of the public is against this dramatic decision that was taken tonight by the cabinet of Israel. For 10 hours, Israeli prime minister and ministers and the chief of staff of the Israeli army argued about what is the next steps in Gaza Strip, and the decision that was made that now Israel will reoccupy Gaza. They will start with Gaza City inside of the Gaza Strip. And in the beginning, about 1 million Gazans will have time until the symbolic date of the 7th of October this year to move out of the city. And those who will stay will be considered by Israel as Hamas terrorists, and they will be sieged. And the Israeli army after that will conquer this place. And maybe it can take even half year, 1 year, and maybe even years, because we saw that Israel for 2 years almost can't destroy Hamas infrastructure, can't get all the Hamas people. And the most dangerous thing for the Israelis now is that this move of the army will put in immediate danger the 50 Israeli hostages that are still in Gaza, some of them alive. And that's why the families of those hostages and most of the Israelis are against this war. They are protesting. During tonight, there were a lot of protests all around Israel because people understand it is a political move for Benjamin Netanyahu to survive politically until the election that will be in 1 year from now. 1 year and a few months, and this move is maybe serving the right extreme wing of his government, those who demanding to conquer Gaza, and maybe even after that to do their new settlements of Israelis. So that's why this is a sad moment for Israel today.
Yeah, I think you make a very good point there, Nick. Meantime, after roughly 2 years of the war on the Palestinians, starvation, disease, widespread death, what now is the plan for all the people who still call Gaza their home?
Yeah, it will be really sad for the Gazans because they out of food, and their situation is dire because most of Gaza is like parking lot. There are no infrastructure. They have nowhere to go. And many Israelis starting to have sympathy for them. What we didn't saw in the beginning. In the beginning, Israelis were furious after the 7th of October and the terror attack. But now they are seeing the pictures of Gazans and the hunger there and the desperate situation. So many Israelis that they even not considering themselves left, still thinking that maybe this is the time to end it, because we understand that many people who are not Hamas are suffering, and they are suffering the same from the Israeli army and from the Hamas. They're just caged in between those two parties, and their situation is really bad. And this is a big reason for Israel also to stop now the war and not to prolong it. Back to you.
Nick Kolyokin is a local correspondent there in Tel Aviv at just about 10 minutes past 8 in the morning, live here on RT. Thanks very much, Nick. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, the